Hey everyone, you ever feel like life is just one big empty throne? Maybe it seems like nothing is lasting, nothing is certain, and nothing makes sense. Well, today's verse actually opens with an empty throne. So let's read it together and see what we can learn. In the year that King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord sitting on a throne, high and lifted up, and the train of his robe filled the temple. That's quite a vivid image, isn't it? It's an empty throne in the temple. What does it mean? Well, let's break it down. First, there was an actual king whose name was Uzziah. But the Hebrew here actually points to a deeper, more significant throne. It's the throne of God. Now, the fact that this king died doesn't really matter because this isn't just a regular throne. This is God's throne, and Isaiah just got a glimpse of it. Next. He saw the Lord seated on the throne, high and lifted up. And let me just pause here for a second because that phrase, high and lifted up, it's repeated 7 times in the book of Isaiah. It reminds us that our God is not just some guy who sits around all day playing dice and flipping coins and just kind of sees what happens. No, our God, He's in control. He reigns. He's powerful. He's worthy to be praised. Then Isaiah noticed the train of God's robe. It literally filled the temple. And that just shows us how big, how vast, how majestic God really is. He's beyond our understanding. He's beyond our comprehension. And yet He made Himself known to Isaiah in that moment. And then there's the year that King Uzziah died. So people might read this and think, bad year, bad things happen. But you know what? In that moment of confusion and chaos, maybe even despair, Isaiah looked up and he saw God, seated, reigning, unshaken. And sometimes that's when we see God most clearly, when the things we've trusted in begin to fall away. Maybe you've experienced your own empty throne this year, a loss, a heartbreak, a moment that shook your foundation. But don't stop at the grief. Look up, because the true king is still on the throne. He sees what's happening. He feels your pain. And He's coming soon to make things right, so don't be discouraged. Don't give up. Lift your eyes to the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the one who was, who is, and who is to come. This world changes. Leaders rise and fall. Plans shift. But the King of Heaven remains high, holy, and completely in control. The year King Uzziah died was a year of grief, a year of transition, a year of uncertainty. Earth's throne sat empty, but heaven's throne was never vacant. And in that moment, Isaiah saw hope. I hope this message does the same for you today. Thank you for watching. If this message reminded you of God's steady rule, be sure to like, share, subscribe for more hope-filled truths from Scripture. And remember, when everything else feels uncertain, God is still seated, and He is still sovereign. Till next time, keep your eyes lifted, and trust the King who never leaves His throne.